Hello, fellow Chartists. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist. Just want to let you guys know I got timestamps in the description below, okay? Anyways, you are looking at the flow sentiment of SPY. It's already filtered for 200K premiums or above, okay? And this is what we got. 28% for calls, 72% for puts. Very bearish despite the recent bullish price action. Pretty bearish, okay? You can see here nothing but puts that's been coming in, since the beginning of power hours. Okay, we got a few calls slipping in here and there, but mostly puts. These are all 200K or above. Now the last one, this came in at 4:02 p.m. $4.2 million in puts. This is a sweep. They entered around 457.28. There's a 435 strike. Expiration date is March 18, 2022. Okay, got some time on that. This one is $3.8 million in premium. Entered around the same 457.26. All right, 435 strike. March 18. This one's 952,000. This one's 3.4 billion. Also entered around 457, 435. Strike. These are way out the money. These are aggressive plays. These guys are either going to lose a lot of money or gain a lot of money, okay? Because these are pretty aggressive plays, all right? So, here's the Discord. One of my members has made $1,200 today in a day. Congratulations. But check it out. I post my plans every morning before the market opens, okay? And then I send real-time technical analysis based on the price action throughout the day to update the group what's going on. So right here I put yesterday my targets in SPY were 452, then 455. Okay, you guys, if you watched yesterday's video, you guys seen it. I had a 452 price target and a 455 price target, and I was a little disappointed because intraday yesterday we were 9 cents shy of my price target, but it hit it overnight and in the pre-market 452, crushed that, and by the time I wrote this, we were already at the 455. Okay, 455 was a price target. We are here now in the pre-market. So I was watching for a cool off today before CPI tomorrow because I'm expecting some type of move tomorrow when CPI comes out tomorrow, right? So I was watching for a cool off with 452 and 450.4 as support. Those were levels yesterday that we had to break through to get to the 452 price target. All right. However, I did put can't dip here. 455 is where we at, right? That's a support. Can't dip here. 457 overhead and last cool off spot before a run to 470. Okay. If we break above 470, that I will be extremely bullish. Okay. Pretty much, I had a 457 price target. Okay. Now 9:38 a.m. I let the group know. This 8 minutes after market open. I let them know I'm not seeing much selling pressure from the 455-ish resistant level. Okay, if it was a resistant level and we was gonna lose it, especially with the gap up, we would have seen some selling pressure. I didn't see any selling pressure, so I let the group know. It makes me think price will squeeze up towards the 457 or 458 zone before we attempt another cool off. Okay, let's see what happened. This is the 5-minute chart. That is where the market opened right here, 9:30. It opened at 455.25, so 25 cents above our support level. So 455 is support, which makes 457 resistant. Okay, this first candle off the market open, it jumped down and fell down to our support 455, and since then it just started basing. So that's when I let the group know I'm not seeing any selling pressure, guys. 455 is holding. I think we're going to melt up. We're going to squeeze up. And that's exactly what we did. At 11 o'clock, we hit the 457 price target. That's when it started dropping down. Came back down around 455. This was 456 actually. So basing. Then it finally went up to around 4. This is high as 457.59. Okay, I had a zone. 457 to 458, so that's around the middle. Okay, pulled back from there, tried again to test that level. This white line right here, that's based on the 61.8 retracement level on the daily chart. The exact number is 457.44. Okay, as you can see, tested as resistant. Try to break above, failed. Tried again, kept failing, and it's still trying after market. Okay, but overall, our price target was hit. You know, good technical analysis from the chartists on the Discord. Okay, so that's pretty much a recap on the day. But let's take a look at the daily chart. I told you guys yesterday, breakout incoming, question mark. And if we do get that breakout, which I mentioned above 455, it would have put the 61.8 retracement level in play. That's 457.4, and is currently where it's battling right now. Above that, if we can break that, all right, that will be extremely bullish for the SPY. I would be bullish for the SPY if we get back above 457.44. Okay? This served as a support level. All right, it showed some demand back in January. Early January. Okay? Then later in January, around January 18, it failed, and we lost $30. Okay? So obviously, and the back tested here and failed. So obviously, if we can reclaim this 457.44 and get above that, which is 61.8 retracement, this would be obviously pretty bullish, okay? And that would put, as you can see here, the 50-day moving average. That's the orange line right there. Currently at 459.9. So I'll give it a zone 459 to 460, okay? That will put that in play, all right? Above that, and we have more price target. That's the 78.6% retracement level at 467, all right? And then above 467, I say 470, which is a previous level. If you guys recall back a few months, 470 was a previous high back in November, and it was a tough resistant level for us. A tough resistance to break through, and then it didn't serve well as support because when it got its first chance to be a support, it failed right over here back in January. Okay? So, like I said, above 457.4, I am bullish. Puts the 50-day moving average in play, which is at 459 to 460. And above that, 467, 470, and then possibly all-time highs again. For me to be bearish, obviously, we got to play it level to level. Obviously, if we lose some support levels. If we lose 455, that's bearish down to 452. And then below that would bring us back down to this gap fill over here, but also the 50% retracement. And if we go back and test the 50% retracement at 450.4, that would be a false breakout. Okay, you see this yellow line from the triangle pattern? All right, it had plenty of tests. We broke out, we gapped out of it. Not the most healthiest way, but it's still a breakout nonetheless. So we have to treat it as is in breakout mode. All right, if it does break below, I would say tomorrow 452, exact number is 452.47. Below that, I would be bearish, okay? Because then it would be a false breakout. False breakout or pretty bearish, okay? Still got to play it level to level. Below 450.4 would put 446 in play, then 443.4, which would be the support of this triangle pattern. And if we lose that, I would favor new lows. Big move to the downside, possibly down to 420 and then 416, maybe even lower to 400 for a gap fill back in April of last year. Okay, that's the bearish scenario. Like I said, I'm going to say it again. We have to play level by level. Support's at 455. If we lose that, 452, and then 450.4 are the bull's last chance support. Below that would be a false breakout of this triangle pattern. And then I would favor lower lows or new lows, okay? But as of right now, we got to treat it like it's a breakout mode. Breakout are bullish, guys. All right, so this 457.4 is resistant right now. It's above it in the aftermarket. We technically did get a close above it, about 10 cents above it. So technically, we did break through it. So we're going to have to see some follow through tomorrow. As of right now, the 50-day moving average is in play if SPY opens above 457.4, okay? If SPY opens below 457.4, that 61.8 retracement level is now resistance again. 455 will be support, and then 452, and then so on. Okay, guys? So we'll keep it that simple. Don't overthink it. A lot of people struggled with trading today. All right? My plan, I post my plan all the time here in the, posting my support resistance. But my plan is simple. You enter support to resistance if you're bullish, and you short at resistance to support if you are bearish. All right, if a resistance breaks, it becomes the new support. If support fails, it becomes the new resistance. Simple concepts. Okay, we gotta simplify our trading. All right, sometimes less is more. So today, when it opened, 455 was support. That's where you enter to bet to the upside. 455 was never lost, so there was no reason to be bearish. So from 455, it went up and hit our 457 to 458 zone. That was resisted. And many times when it hit that zone, it dropped back down $1 or $2. And that's where you would want to enter shorts. You short at resistance. You could have played this both ways today. Yeah, basing sucks. Choppy price actions suck. But when you understand the price levels and trust in the price action, it's actually a lot simpler than you think. Okay, where's support? You always identify wherever SPY opens in the morning. The first thing you need to do, where's some immediate support? Where is the immediate resistance? You go long at support, you go short at resistance. Okay, just keep it that simple. Anyways, here's the VIX. Today the VIX lost a very critical support level. All right, that critical support level is the 78.6% retracement level, which was at 2114. We spoke about this yesterday. We lost that level, and there's no support until the 200-day moving average, which is this purple line right here. All right, the 200-day moving average is currently at 19.22. There's no support until then. So to be bullish, VIX would have to recapture 21.14. So if you see VIX above 21.14, I would be more bullish on VIX, which means bearish signs for the SPY. Okay, but as long as below 21.14, I am bearish on the VIX, and I will watch for a bounce off the of 1922.22, which is 200-day moving average. So if VIX have more room to the downside, most likely the SPY have more room to the upside. And if the VIX lose 19.22, there's no support that I have until 17.4 and then 16.3. Okay, so if you see the VIX losing 19.22, that's a very bullish sign for the SPY. Okay, guys, so that's what I have for the SPY today. Triple Q, like I said yesterday, Triple Q's in breakout mode. And as you can see, it gapped up and it kept on going. All right, so critical support for tomorrow is 361. All right, and the next resistance level is at 369.4. That's a big range. I try to tell you guys, above 361, the Triple Q would most likely head to 369. Okay, it didn't quite get there yet. It had to deal with some other resistant levels, which is, as you can see, this purple line, the 200-day moving average. And it actually did recapture it. 200-day moving average was at 366.68, and Triple Q closed at 366.73. So that will be a critical support level for tomorrow. Okay, we got to recapture that 200-day moving average to put 369.4 in play. If the 200-day moving average fails to hold as a support and it then becomes a resistance, I will favor to the downside back down to the 361 support level. All right, that's also a gap down there. But if Triple Q can stay above 366.68 and successfully recapture that 200-day moving average, I would be bullish to the upside. 369.4 first, and then 377.7. That's pretty close to where the 50-day moving average is. Okay? Dow Jones also had a breakout mode yesterday, as you can see. Boom, break out this yellow support resistant line, tested the 50-day moving average as a resistant level yesterday, but gapped up above that. So it did recapture the 50-day moving average because it closed above it. All right, would like to see it treat that 50-day moving average as a support. All right, which would require some type of pullback. Doesn't mean it has to, but that is a support level now. Okay, 50-day moving average is at 355.14 currently. Could move up a little higher tomorrow. So watch the 50-day moving average as a support. If Dow Jones loses that as support and that level fails, I would be bearish to the downside all the way down to 352. And 352, if we lose that level, that will be a false breakout. And that will be extremely bearish. Okay, so the 50-day moving average must continue to hold. You need to see the Dow Jones above 355. As long as it's above 355, 361 is in play. IWM had a breakout earlier this week. All right, on February 7th, we had the breakout. That breakout showed follow through, went and hit the next resistance level at 203.16. And then today we had a gap up above that. It looks like it's heading to the 50% retracement level at 207.83. All right, reaction there will be key. Will we get a strong sell pressure? If that's the case, that's a sign that we might see more downside, okay? Because that is a tough critical resistant level. But if we break through it, all right, that will put the next resistant level in play, 212.5. All right, for a really, really big critical level, 61.8 retracement level, all right, at 212.5. Okay, so as of right now, though, 207.8 is in play with 203 as a support level. Let me check the moving average. Yeah, they're pretty far from each other right now. So we're going to use the fib levels as the support resistance level, okay? Tesla, Tesla, all right, we're going to look at a smaller time frame because I got Tesla in an ascending triangle as of right now, okay? So we look at a 4 hour. Here, you can see the ascending triangle a little bit better. Today, it tested the resistance of the ascending triangle, which was around 946. I think I talked about this yesterday. It tested that level once again and had a strong rejection from there. Okay, so same level of where the resistance is, but we're making higher lows. It's ascending triangle. If Tesla can break above 946.8, okay, that will put 1,000 back in play. All right, right now, as of right now, critical support is at 908. If Tesla drops below 908, as you can see right here, that will be a breakdown of this ascending triangle. All right, I will switch to bearish if that level is lost, but if it's recaptured, then I will switch back to bullish. Okay, so basically, we want to see how the 908 or 907 zone get tested. All right, get a strong bounce from there, a strong reaction, strong bounce, and to jump $1 or $2 from that level. That's a good sign that there's demand at that level. There's demand, and it'll most likely hold. However, if it breaks through and it treats that level as a resistant, okay, we break below 908, and then 908 it gets treated like resistant, it's most likely we head down lower with 890 as the next support level below, then 854. Those are big moves to the downside. Okay, guys, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys found some value in this video. Hope you guys making a shit ton of money, and I'll see you all soon.